Hi everyone, in this week's episode of Chic and Cheap, I will be showing you how to make this very simple crocheted rose. They're really fun to make. The supplies you will need will be yarn, a crochet hook, scissors, glue, a felt circle, and some sort of pin back or hair clip is totally optional. Now this tutorial does assume that you have some basic crochet knowledge, but just in case, I'm going to go over all of the stitches that we'll be using. The first thing you need to do is put your loop on your hook, and we're going to do a starting chain. And a starting chain is just yarning over and pulling the hook through the loop. So we will do that again. And there are lots of great tutorials on YouTube on how to crochet, and that's how I actually learned how to crochet. Now this first stitch we'll be using is a single crochet. You insert your hook into the loop, yarn over, pull through the loop, and then pull your hook through both loops on the hook. So hopefully you understand how to do this. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And the next one is a half double crochet, and this time you yarn over, you pull through, you have 3 loops on your hook, and you pull through all 3 loops. So again, you yarn over, go into your stitch, pull up a loop, and yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. A double crochet is almost the same. You yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through the last 2 loops. And that is a double crochet. The next stitch is a triple or treble crochet, and this one you yarn over twice, like so. Stick your hook in the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and that makes a very tall stitch. So now we'll get started. I hope that was clear for you. It's kind of hard to teach crochet, but I'm starting out with a chain. I believe this chain I made 16 chains, but it's totally up to you for how large you want your rose. And this is a pattern I just came up with on my own. I don't know if it's ever been done anywhere before. This is just my own pattern that I came up with. To start out, I'm going to be doing a single crochet in the second chain from the hook, like so. And in that very same stitch, I'm going to do a half double. And then same stitch, again, a double crochet. Same stitch again, a triple crochet or treble crochet. One more triple. And then a double. So that is our first petal. In the next stitch, and in every stitch following, we will be doing a half double, and then a double, same stitch. So each stitch will have 5 stitches in it. A half double, a double, 2 triples, and a double. And you can modify this however you want. Before I've done half doubles, doubles, 3 triples, 2 doubles, just if you want to make it a little more freeform, just feel free to modify this pattern however you like. But if you want it to be very uniform and you're making more than one and you want them to be the same, then this is the pattern that I came up with, which is the half double, double, 2 triples, and a double in each stitch. So you keep doing that all the way to the end, and when you get to the end, you also put in a slip stitch at the very end. And you have this big spiral of crochet. So we're going to tie that off, and the way I do that is I pull out the loop so it's nice and big, and then I just pull the end of the yarn through it and make a little knot like that. So now we're going to start arranging and spiraling our rose. So I'm starting with the center, and I'm just going to roll it the way that I want it so that it looks like that. And then I'm taking this plastic needle with a large head that yarn can fit through, and I'm just going to tack the rows in a few places so that it stays together. I'm coming up through the center, and that also helps give the center a little more definition. And then I'll just be tacking it in a few additional places just to keep it secure. For this rose, the back doesn't show, so I'm just tying a knot in the back, and we'll be covering that up later. So for the leaf, this is another pattern that I came up with. I am chaining 8. There are lots of ways to do leaves and roses, so definitely Google that and look into it. But for mine, I am going to do a single crochet in the second chain from the hook. In the next stitch, I will be doing a half double, and the pattern continues like that. Single, half double, double, a triple, a double, a half double, and a single. So that will give the leaf some fullness in the center and then taper off on the ends. So when I get to the end, I am going to chain 8 again. So I'm just going to keep my leaves attached, and I found this to be a really simple way to do it. And I'm going to repeat the leaf pattern of single, half double, double, triple, double, half double, and single. And I know this sounds really complicated, but it's actually easy once you get the hang of it. So I'm just going to tie off my leaves. I'm just putting in a slip stitch right now just to keep them together, and then I will knot that off. Super simple. And I'm just tying a knot to kind of squish them together a little bit more, and I'm gluing them to the back of my rose. And then I'm going to take a felt disc and I am going to glue that to the back of my rose so that I have something that I can sew a pin back onto, or a hair clip, something like that. So that is it. Super easy. I hope you understood the directions. It's kind of complicated if you're not familiar with crochet, but let me know if you're interested in more crochet tutorials, and thanks for watching.